Hello, hello internet land, BHO, mostly banjo hangout people. A man asked me about pictures of my baritone banjo. I thought I would go on and make a vid about it. When this new missing link comes out, everybody's going to have baritones, and I've been playing one for a couple years. Been playing a low-tuned master clone for a couple decades because I like to sing with them tuned down low. Like to try to sing with them. But anyway, here a couple years back, I was up at J.P. Fraley's, and the old timers were running around up there with 12-inch pots, and that one guy had a low string on his, and I thought, well, I'll just make me one with a 12-inch pot. Went to IBMA, got to talking to Tom Neckbill. He said a longer scale would help. The master clones set up, tuned all the way down to C, need a really big string. With a short scale, the long scale lets you get the string back in the ballpark size. Enough of that history, I suppose. Anyway, here's the baritone I've been playing on a hangout for a couple years that I built. I built it last of 2010, around 2011. It's somewhere around a 30-inch scale. Well, let's see. 28 and a quarter. 28 and a quarter is the scale on it. Up at the second fret, the scale is around 25. I got the fingerboard online and the truss rod online. Now, with the big strings, a railroad spike, I just wasn't comfortable using that, putting it in the neck. So I went on and got me a little tap and threaded a hole in the fingerboard itself on the 7th fret. It's just simply a screw that fits on the Allen wrench. That way it's easier to hold on to when you go to fumble fingering. It's a screw with a washer, and I got plenty of these extras so when they roll under the carpet I won't have to go hunt them down. So I keep these in my case. This one barely fits in a regular case, which is very important. You need a case for your banjo. It is a prototype, so it's rough. It's a prototype. It's the first one I built, and it'll probably be the last one I built unless this one goes down. I got to build another one. But at least it don't have duct tape and baling wire on it. A lot of my prototypes have that ornamentation. It's an old resonator I had laying around. Actually a master clone resonator for 11-inch pot. But if you take and cut some of that taper out, it give you a 1/2-inch clearance around that 12-inch pot. So you can I wanted a resonator on it. I was going to pick it like a Scruggs style banjo with picks on it and steel strings, and I wanted a resonator. And it took me a while to figure out all this stuff. The prototype stuff ain't that, it don't come overnight trying to figure out what to do to make it work. But anyway, it's a regular, but I've got it mounted. I got screws in it here to hold it on. I'll take this off and y'all can get a little look at the inside of it too. 12-inch pot. This here is Vegas style stretcher band. I didn't put the ones on there that go through the rim. I put this stretcher band on it. Got it from Bill Rickard. I was real happy to find his supplies. I'm going to turn this thing off a minute and get the pot off and let you all see the inside of it. Okay, we're back. I should have got somebody to pay me to run a commercial in between these two segments. Anyway, here's the 12-inch or the 11-inch master cone resonator. Like I said, I took a router and took some wood out of there to give it plenty of airspace. It's got about a ½ inch of airspace all around it, which is within rules. Here's the rim I came up with building out there on the sawhorses. I am not a builder, as I said, but anyway, here's the rim. I've got these rubber bumpers on it to hold the resonator off the bottom of it. No, I probably got them at Lowe's or something. They're nothing special. Just you can hear it ringing a little bit. Anyway, this is maple. I don't know how thick it is really. Probably around an inch. Looks like about an 1 3/16 thick. 2 layers of maple. You can sit there. 2 layers of maple, and up there is Brazilian cherry. It's got another name, Jacoba or something like that. On top of the cherry, I've got a piece of brass I ordered online. But I did not let the brass go all over where it's touching the head. I got a little wood right there on the very outside of the circumference. I just put a little brass on it. I didn't think it would add much on that 12-inch pot. Right here you can see I let the cherry, the top layer of the cherry, let it hang over for the stretcher band to go against. That's what's holding everything together there. I had to let that cherry go over there. When I done that, I also screwed the whole thing together, because since it was holding, you can see these screws, they go all the way through it, holding it all together too. They hold the layers together, and also hold the cherry, which holds the stretcher band on. But anyway, that's my baritone. I guess if Baylor's is a missing link, this one is kind of some kind of a monkey uncle to the missing link. Hope y'all enjoyed this.